Listen, most people don't like season 2 of Vinland Saga, and I think it's just because they didn't pay close enough attention to season 1. Because they give you the answer to all that you need from episode 1 in the opening scene. Season 1 isn't just a setup for a revenge story. It's actually a historical breakdown of the Viking society and what it meant to actually be a warrior in those times. The show opens with not the main character, but it opens with the main character's father, Thor's. And he's in a golden field looking around, and it's very peaceful. And he looks over and he sees his family. And then we're abruptly taken out of that and seeing that he's actually in war and he was daydreaming. He's jumping boat to boat, and when he gets to the last boat, he gets hit with an arrow, and then he fights off one guy. They fall into the water. He finishes him off.
What?
And then he looks at the sword that he's holding underwater, and he just drops it and he lets it go. And he sees it just float down to the bottom. We then see him swim upon shore, and we see him drop to his knees, and he never looks back. And that right there is enough to show you what this show is. That's before Thorfinn, before the story ever starts, before we get into the actual plot or anything. We have the answer of what is this show immediately right there. And then next we see Thorfinn. And Thorfinn is just a kid. He's being raised by his family, by Thor's, in a very far away land, away from wars, away from Thor's history. But then that history comes and creeps his way back into Thor's life. And he's taken away to go do a special mission. And we all know what happens. Ultimately, he gets killed, he gets backstabbed. And that moment is what sends Thorfinn out to revenge. And the whole plot of the show, pretty much. And on this road to revenge, Thorfinn keeps getting flashbacks of his father's last words. Everybody that's watched it knows the famous last words of, "You don't have any enemies. No one deserves to be hurt. No one deserves to be killed." He asks him, "What enemies do you have?" And he constantly pushes that memory out. And it's just an internal battle that Thorfinn has throughout this whole road of him chasing that revenge, to where he ultimately doesn't get at the end of season 1.